Hi, first grade and any kindergarten who might be watching this. I'm here in the cottage. You can see it's April 20th, 2020, or the short date, 4/20/20. And we talked about that for being a multiple of 20. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. If we count by fours, we get to 20. All right. Esther has Marco Polo'd me today, and so has Emery. And Emery told me a joke about Venus. It's pretty funny. I don't want to give it away. Maybe maybe I can figure out how to send everybody her Marco Polo video. But Esther texted or Marco Polo'd me and skip counted the things for today. 2, 3, 4s, and 5s. And she sang them all. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's do a grammar review. So who remembers? So this is for Jessa, Mabel, Ezra, and David. But any kindergartners, you've listened to all of our grammar lessons. You can watch this too. So the very first thing we're going to start with is, what is a noun? A noun names a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. What is a noun? A noun is a word that names a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. And there are different kinds of nouns. But before we go on, remember, noun comes from the Latin word nomen, which means name. So it's the names of things. And you've done worksheets on this. You've done so much grammar work on this. There are singular nouns and there are plural nouns. Do you remember what singular means? Singular means one, only one. Dog, cat, boy, girl, chair. Okay, singular, only one. Plural means more than one. There has to at least be two. So dogs, cats, boys, girls, chairs. That's right. If it's singular, it's one. If it's plural, it's more than one. All right. We learned about another kind of noun. If I can get my pictures, we learned about common nouns and proper nouns. And I can't remember if I sent you a work that you had to do on that yet. Common nouns, remember, just name any old thing. But proper nouns, we've talked about this a lot. Name something specific. Here's an example. Oh, before we move on, common nouns, do they have to be capitalized? No, but we always capitalize proper nouns because it's the specific name for a specific thing. So here's an example. City is a common noun, but the city that we live in, Waco, is a proper noun. So see how it's capitalized? Okay, let's do another example. We've done these. We've all worked on these. You've written them all in your spirals. Book is a common noun. But the specific book that we started out the year reading, if I can get the card up, is Robinson Crusoe, and it's a proper noun. It's the name of a specific book that we've read that has a title, and it was also Robinson Crusoe's name. All right, let's do one more of those. Since we live in a place with a lake, is a common noun. Do we have a lake here in Waco? Yes, we do. We actually have Lake Waco, and it's a proper noun. And you see how it's capitalized, Lake Waco. And we would capitalize Waco anyway because it's our city. All right. We could go on. I'm going to do one. Let's see if you can name it. What kind of word is state? Is it a common noun or a proper noun? You're right. It's a common noun. But what kind of word is Texas? Is it a common noun or a proper noun? It's the proper noun. We live in a state, and the name of our state is Texas. All right, good job. Okay, the next thing we learned about was articles. So let's talk about our articles. And remember our jingle or our little quote for articles? Article adjectives, the little limb adjectives, a and the. Let me hold them up, sorry. A and the. A and the. Articles are adjectives, the little limb adjectives, a and the, a and the. And a, and the are used for different purposes. Remember, I don't think I pulled out the label cards for this, but when you want any noun, which articles do you use? The indefinite articles a and an. When we just want any old noun, a dog, a cat, a pencil. But what do we say if we want this? Do we say a eraser? No, we have to say an eraser. And we talked about we have to use an with any word. Is it upside down? Yep. That starts with a vowel. We have to use an. So we say an eraser. And hang on, I'm looking for it. Here it is. An elephant. An elephant. I'm not sure how this goes. Yeah, I think it would go like that in the video. An elephant. Would we say an lion? No. We would say a lion. Would we say, here's a good one. Let me find it. Hang on a minute. Would we say an whale or an killer whale? No, we would say a whale. Now, remember about a and an. What is the article that we use when we want a certain noun? When we want a certain noun, we use the definite article the. We want, for example, we would say the killer whale or the female lion or let's see what else I can find in here in our wild animal. Oh, I got to go back. I've got to use this one. Could we say the anteater? Yes, we could. We could say the anteater. But if we want any of the anteaters, would we say a anteater? No. We'd have to say an anteater took a walk in my neighborhood. I don't know about anteaters, but I've definitely seen some armadillos, and I have to say an armadillo showed up in my neighborhood. All right, so we have the definite and indefinite articles. For some reason, I couldn't find those labels. I think they're in our drawers. So you've all worked with that. Don't forget. Article, adjective, the little limb adjective, because in Latin, articulus means a little limb, and that's like a little helper or a little pointer. The little limb adjective, a and the, a and the. Okay, we've done nouns, we've done articles. We are moving to adjectives. Hang on. And remember what an adjective is. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. Adjective comes from the Latin word adjectivus, means to add. So remember when we either wrote the definition or we played all these different games with it? Adjectives are words that add information to the nouns. So let's just say the definition again. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun. It adds information to the noun. So we have, we could say, oops, we've got a wolf. What kind of wolf? Can you tell me something about the wolf? The gray wolf. Yes. And what would the be? The is our article, gray is our adjective, and wolf is our noun. Okay? Let's see. Ooh, here's another one. The white wolf. That's right. So the is our article, white is our adjective, and wolf is our noun. Follow me over here, or actually I'm going to flip the screen over to our noun family, and that's what we worked on next. Remember our noun family, our article, our adjective, and our noun. I think I'm going to pull this off the wall and bring it over so that we can be, we can use this. It's a little bit easier for me to do it where I'm looking at it. Whoops. Hang on a minute. I think I'm going to flip the screen again. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just hold it up. Okay. So we've done the white wolf and the gray wolf. All right. And remember our grammar symbols. Our little tiny lighter blue triangle for our article, because it's the little limb and it helps. The bigger blue triangle for the adjective, which adds information and describes the noun, which is our big black triangle. And why is it the big black triangle? Let's take a look right up here, because nouns are the oldest words in the world, like the pyramids. They were some of the first words that Adam came up with, and I'm sure Eve helped him to name things. So nouns name things. All right. I want you to think for a second. See, I have our whole box of wild animals here. What could we say about the zebra? Let's put him on the noun. Could we say the striped zebra? Definitely. So that would be the striped zebra would be the word the is our article, striped is our adjective, and zebra is our noun. All right, let's say, oh, here's a moose. Could we say the horned moose or a horned moose? We could. But could is he the daddy moose because he's got those big old horns? Yes. The father moose or the male moose. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Okay, good. This is another one. What can we say about this giraffe? Although he's kind of small, or she's kind of small compared to the other animals, but can we say the tall giraffe? The tall giraffe. Perfect. And we've been making noun families. All right, you make up a noun family. Ooh, let's do the raccoon. You make up a noun family. Oh, it's hard to see a raccoon on there. Make up a noun family about the raccoon. Ugh, I can't even see that raccoon. What do you know about raccoons? What can they do? Can't they reach their hands through things and unlock doors maybe, or open locks? I don't mean like pick locks. I mean like get into stuff. When Eliana and Mr. Barber and I were camping on spring break, a raccoon came into our campsite and started getting into our food. And you want to know what that raccoon did? It literally opened the lid of muffins, blueberry muffins that we bought at Walmart in Fredericksburg before we went camping at Pedernales Falls. That raccoon opened the container with the, with the blueberry muffins in it and only ate one of them. There were 4. There were 4 blueberry muffins there all together in a row. And that raccoon opened that container and only ate one of them. But we were mad. We didn't know if we should eat any of them because the raccoon had gotten to it. Okay, so I'm going to say the sneaky raccoon. Or since he stole from us, could I say the thieving raccoon? Yes, all of those words are adjectives, and they describe the noun. Remember, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun. We're going to learn later that it also describes a pronoun, but right now we just know it as that. An adjective is a word that describes a noun, and we know that it adds information to the noun. All right, I'm going to push pause on this for now. We've done the noun family, and I'm going to get ready and make the next video is about verbs. Bye for now.